defensive line show. They had great defense. They won on defense, special teams, offense, coaching. They won in every aspect of that game. Urban Meyer.
This little blue stripe right there, and I always like the relics with the nice blue, with the nice stripe down them.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over and recapping Super Bowl 53. In terms of offenses, one of the most let-down Super Bowls, one of the most let-down games of the 2018-19 season. No offense, really. It was a defensive game, which everybody expected. Which team is going to be able to figure out which defense first? No team was really to figure out either team's defense. Patriots couldn't figure out the Rams' defense. The Rams couldn't figure out the Patriots' defense. It was pretty much like that. And with Sean McVay, the offensive mastermind, you really didn't expect that from the LA side of things. They do have a lot of talent up on the front seven, but you really didn't expect their offense to struggle that bad with how talented their offense is. C.J. Anderson, Todd Gurley, Jared Goff, he tried to make a few throws, and there were just some things that wouldn't go his way. There were a few questionable calls that I really don't think would have affected the outcome of the game. But we're going to get right into the recap of this game, begin the game. And 0-0 in the first quarter. An interesting stat to note that the Patriots have not scored a touchdown in the first quarter of any of their 9 Super Bowl appearances. So that's just an interesting stat to note. And Tom Brady looked like they were going to score a touchdown. That stat came up on the CBS score ticker, and Tom Brady ended up throwing an interception on his first trip inside the 30-yard line. So Rams get it back. Patriots with a quick stop, and then the offense of New England decided they were going to drive again. They had a nice drive on offense and went down to try to kick a field goal, and Gostowski missed it again. It looked like it was going to be another one of those games. He missed 2 PATs against the Philadelphia Eagles last year, so it looked like it was going to be another one of those games. 0-0 coming out of the first quarter. Ended up only going 3-0 coming out of the second quarter, so 3-0 going into halftime. So again, a lot of disappointment. Nobody expected a 3-0 game at halftime. Only one field goal kick from Gostowski. The Rams had not been able to get anything going offensively. Wherever they were, it was just going to be a quick 3-and-out. They had 3 to 5 play drives, and their defense was getting weared out, and that definitely showed towards the end of the game. That's why the Patriots were able to expose some weaknesses, because they're so well conditioned. They're so ready for this type of situation, and it definitely showed. They were the better team towards the end. They were the more prepared team towards the end. McVay wasn't in for that type of a fight where their defense is just playing so long, playing in such a tough atmosphere where they have to keep going back on the field after 3-5 plays. So McVay's team wasn't ready for that. The Patriots team was. So the Patriots, they were having long drives. They just weren't getting very far. They were having nice long plays, some third down conversions, but they weren't able to get far enough to, sustain a scoreable drive in the first half. And that was pretty much the story throughout the entire game, pretty much, the Super Bowl 53. Then you go to the halftime show, all the fiasco there, the Super Bowl commercials, which were very disappointing in my opinion this year. But past all the shenanigans outside of the actual game, that's what we're here to talk about. We're here with the sports fanatics, where we're here to talk about the actual game, the game at hand between the Rams and Patriots deciding Super Bowl 53. So you get into the third quarter and nothing happens. All the Rams do is tie the game up with a long field goal from Greg Zuerlein, who has been one of the clutchest, one of the most respectable, one of the best kickers in the NFL this season. Missed a few games with a hamstring injury. So he did fantastic the entire season. He only had a couple of kicks. He missed one towards the end, which wouldn't have affected pretty much leaving that game. See how that game would have ended. So, we're not going to pay attention to that. We're going to pay attention to the field goal he made. Jared Goff, they had some nice drives. So, and in the third quarter, the weaknesses of the Patriots defense was becoming exposed. And then there was a nice job of that being done by Jared Goff and the Rams in the third quarter. They were able to get some offense going. They were able to tie the game 3-3 going into the fourth quarter. And they had a nice drive. Their first drive of the fourth quarter was fantastic. They had a nice drive. They were going down the field. It looked like they were going to score as they enter the red zone. and they're looking to take the lead in this game, at least a field goal. Jared Goff throws up a random lob pass, which I didn't know why he threw that up. So it was just very, very interesting why that happened, and it was interesting to see. He ended up getting intercepted on that pass, which ended up costing the Rams an easy at least 3 points, probably 7 if they were keeping that offense going. And then the Patriots, they go down the field, they end up scoring a touchdown. Sony Michel had one heck of a game in the fourth quarter. It definitely showed it looked like the team leader of the New England Patriots. He had a lot of big rushes. He had at least a couple of 30-plus yard rushes. He was finding gaps. He didn't even need to be patient. His offensive line was getting him some gaps. Rams were only coming in with 3 4-man rushes, so it was easy for the line for New England to expose some of those gaps. And Sony Michel definitely took advantage. He had some big runs in the fourth quarter, ended up leading to the touchdown that would essentially that would give the Patriots the lead. It wouldn't ice the game. Gives them a lead 10-3, but Jared Goff throwing that interception in the red zone, it's what killed him. Patriots score a field goal. The Patriots end up coming up with a stop, score a field goal. And that's what iced the game. Field goal from Steven Gostkowski, who missed his first kick of the game, and that was the game ender. 13-3 your final score. The Patriots take their 6th Super Bowl. They have become a dynasty that a lot of people need to respect. I personally absolutely hate the Patriots. I despise of them. Any hate word you give me that would describe my feelings towards the Patriots, but you just can't deny the legacy and the delivery the Patriots give every single year. Boston, just a few years ago, just about 2000, they were that city. You got to feel for them. They haven't won really anything. And now we're here just about 19 years later, and they're the city of champions. Boston Red Sox, 4 titles in the last 13 years. Tom Brady and the Patriots winning 6 Super Bowl championships in the past 19 years. That is a surefire dynasty, tying the Steelers for the most all time. All they need is the Boston Celtics to do something. Boston Bruins, they've always been consistently good, but they haven't won any titles recently. All they need is the Boston Celtics. The Red Sox and the Patriots have become 2 dynasties in the Boston area, and now they have become what they hate. They have become the favorites that everybody cannot deal with. They can't stand it. But you can't deny the legacy, the greatness of Boston sports. It has become the best. It's become better than New York sports, and that's for sure. The Yankees, they haven't won. Their most recent title was in 2009 when they defeated the Philadelphia Phillies. The Knicks and Nets aren't doing really anything. The Giants and Jets aren't doing anything on the football side of things. The Mets are not doing anything. So the Yankees are really the only type of successful team right now in the New York sports. And the Red Sox, they have the Celtics. They're a clear-cut front runner possibly to win the Eastern Conference and go to the NBA Finals. You got the Red Sox. They're always a favorite. They have 4 titles in the last 13 years. David Ortiz and all those guys. Signing J.D. Martinez definitely helped for Boston. You've got the Patriots, who are always going to in the Super Bowl. 3 straight years, 5 of the last 6. They are 6-3 in Super Bowls. So they have become one of the best. They have become the best sports city in the modern era, and it's time to start respecting Boston sports. As much as I hate to say it, we've got to start respecting Boston sports, and that's what needs to happen. Everybody has to start respecting the greatness of Boston sports because they have become the top sports city of the modern era. So, we need to respect it and deal with it. Nobody's going to change that anytime soon, it doesn't look like, other than maybe New York, if the Knicks can get some nice players and become a basketball and baseball city. Maybe get some football excellence with the Jets on a possible uprising. So there's any type of possibility that can happen. New York sports can come back, but that's the only possible contender. Boston sports, they're going to become the pedestal. They're going to become the type of excellence everybody wants to achieve, the achievable excellence that everybody needs to get to in order to become the modern era sports city. So that's a big takeaway from this game. Patriots win their 6th Super Bowl, tie the Steelers for the most all time. See if the Steelers can go back next year, win a Super Bowl. Highly unlikely. We'll see if the Patriots can become 7-time Super Bowl champions and have the most Super Bowls all time. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching this. Got a Series 1 Hobby Box coming out soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Another Blaster Box will also be coming out soon, so a lot of Topps Baseball Series 1 going to be coming out, more baseball cards, and some more sports minutes and things like that. Maybe a new series will be coming out soon. Might be having MLB 19 Road to the Show. Never know what video is going to come next. But we got some baseball cards, some sports minutes, and possibly the return of the Road to the Show series. So thank you guys for watching this video, and until next time, again, thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for some baseball card videos on the channel if you're into that. And again, thank you for watching this video wrapping up the 2018-19 NFL football season.